How's it? Today is Tuesday, April 22nd. It's a Russian squat routine day. It's week 4, day 1, and it is stupid hard. Today went catastrophically bad. I didn't even do, you see here it says 5 sets of 5 at 157. That's 85% of 185. Everything up to this point was 148. 148 was my best friend. It still is my best friend. But I'm trying to befriend 157 today, and I didn't even do a single set of 5 at 157. I don't know, man. Lots of things went very poorly, and I think it started from my overall poor sleep hygiene and my poor diet for the last few days. That's completely on myself. All of this is completely on me. I also think that today, at the gym, lots of things were very annoying to me, and I don't. When I get in a mood, I don't respond very well to that, and that's very immature of me to be behaving like that. But yeah, I don't know, man. Today was hard. This is my first time doing 150. I guess I did 152 a few weeks ago, the first attempt on the first day. But here is 157. You will notice a couple things that are different. I don't have my hip circle around my knees anymore. That was intentional, but I think that was the mistake that I made. I feel like my hips were not as tight as they could have been if I had the hip circle on there, just so that I could cue my knees to not go inward like that. You see it there. It's very, very bad knee valgus, and I actually used my illegal belt here because I was like, okay, maybe I can salvage it and try again, do 5 5s here at 157, but turns out I can only do 2. So I'm just going to try my best to complete 5 sets of 2 at 157 with all the circumstances being as they are. And I actually wasn't even able to do that. And yeah, I was not very happy with anything. And I'm looking at these videos now. That first one where I had my hook grip belt on, the white one. That third rep that I missed, my lower back actually went into a lot more flexion than most of the other lifts, and that does not feel good. I'm feeling it right now. I went to go at Panda Express, which is my all-time favorite thing, as a pick me up for emotions and whatnot, but it did not help. And then when I got up to after I ate, I felt that lower back pain that I was feeling in October. So that's awesome. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't know what I'm going to try to do moving forward, but I do know that I'm not going to give up on this. I think I'm going to try to do this exact day tomorrow. We'll see. My schedule is all messed up because I got a late add onto my personal training schedule, and that means I have to really break everything up and show up at the gym to train at 6 o'clock, and then I have at 8:30, probably earlier than 6 o'clock now I think about it. And we'll see what happens. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like things were going super well. Momentum was great until yesterday. Yesterday was bad. Yesterday my snatches were bad, and then today was just kind of more in the same line. And that's not something that I am very proud of. I'm gonna rant right here, so be careful. But yeah, I think I changed too many things because I was anticipating too many difficulties coming up for today. I've never historically been good at squatting anything above 150, which is crazy to think because I've squatted 405 pounds before, which is 184, and I've failed a lot at that weight before. I've done 385 for 2. I've done 365 for 5. And yeah, I don't know, man. It's just really hard. I'm very disappointed in the way that I performed today. And I think like in anticipation of it being so difficult, I thought like, okay, I'm gonna take the hip circle off because this is gonna help me not use any energy to keep my knees out. But in reality, it is absolutely necessary for me to use energy to keep my knees out so that my hips are in a better position overall. And like if I have that knee valgus or knee bola as we call it, right? Then my lower back is forced to be in a hyperflex position, not hyperflex, but in a flexed overall position relative to what it's been used to for the last since October. So every single squat that I've done, barring a few where I forgot the hip circle on, I've been used with the hip circle. And I do need to make sure that I leave that on there. And I think if I stick to what I know to be true, then I think I'll be better for it. I feel like today I did not try to get my forward lean to engage my hips nearly as much as I normally do. I feel like my bracing was very poor today. So like when I go to breathe in and push out against the belt, it just didn't feel secure. And those are things that are just so simple for me to do. And I don't know what happened today. I think like mentally I'm not focused, and that's a problem for that's a huge problem for me, but I feel like that problem is going to go away very soon. It's yeah, I don't know, man. I said, like I said, I don't want to give up. I'm trying my hardest to get to 200 for the back squat, and that would be a big, big, big milestone for me. And I feel like I'm right there. I just need to remember to brace very, very well at the top and push out against the belt. And I feel like I had a couple good warm up sets today that were actually indicative of what I wanted. And then I just never executed at the top. So yeah. Well, if you're still here, I don't know, comment your favorite emoji on my comments. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.